My name is Sudeepta Sadukhan and I'm a pass out student from SRFTI Satyajit Film and Television Institute, and our course started in 2011 and ended in 2014, and we are the 10th batch, and I read sound recording and audiography over here. So after we had done our course, after we had done our diploma film, we went to Mumbai, and a lot of people in our batch came to Mumbai, like all together, and so from sound batch, a lot of people joined in design, a lot of people joined in location recording, and people had started assisting, whoever is working in the industry. And because we are from SRFTA, everyone will, want to give you a chance. That also happens. So mostly you get to work when you go outside. I mean, maybe not at the beginning, but yeah. So a lot of our batchmates have joined in location. A lot of our batchmates joined in design, like the post work, like dialogue edit and effects edit and foley edit and everything, because because you are from SRFTA, people always want to give you a chance and check you out because you have that education with you. So all those things happen. And so while I was a student, after our re-recording workshop, it was done by Ajay PB. I developed an interest in film mixing, and I joined Dream Digital. I was working with Potlada, whose name is like Anirban Sengupta. So we have worked on around, more than 20 films while I was a student in final year and before going to Mumbai. So I had already made up my mind that I am going to be in the mix. But when we went to Mumbai, I got to know, after talking to everyone, there were like 8 to 9 mixing engineers, and after talking to everyone, I got to know that people are working over there for a long time, and they have their own assistants, and those the assistants are also working for a long time with them. So mostly there are no space to start. So the first 3 months, we all had money. After that, things started getting a little bit tough. And then after 3 months also, I was not getting an opportunity anywhere. And then that 3 months, it went on and on and on. And it was around 8 months when I first got my opportunity, and with Ajay PB only. And he had to go for a meeting. His assistant was not there, and I had to mix a song. And he also didn't know how I work and everything. After I mixed that song, he told me that there is a studio, he knows, and he knows the owner, and he took me over there and he told me that you don't need to assistant, you can start because you have already worked on so many projects. So then I started working in Aurom Post Sound as a mixing engineer. And then whatever projects used to come to the studio, I used to mix, and then with that, with time, a lot of small projects started coming in from smaller production houses, because they couldn't afford big mixing engineers, and they couldn't go anywhere else to mix their projects and design their projects and everything. So I had a very solid support from my friends, earlier batchmates and now very good friends like Angita, Atish, Lokesh. All those people have started helping me while I got those projects, and we started working together. We designed a lot of projects, like first we worked on a project called Mukti Bhavan, which did well, and after that I started premixing a lot of things for Ajay PB, but from Aurom studio. So we started working on all those, and then TS started making web series like Gullak and Panchayat and Kota Factory. We had started working on those also. So a little bit recognition we got from our friends, from family and everywhere else. And when all this was happening, then I got a film called Badla by Sujay Ghosh, and Anirban Sengupta was the designer of it. So I mixed Badla. I mixed a lot of films before Badla also, but Badla was a career turning point because after Badla, Badla got recognition everywhere else, and a lot of people told that it sounds good. So I started getting my own film as a mixing engineer, and now I have mixed like around 100 films in the last 7-8 years, and yeah, that's my story. Before coming to SRFTI, I was a musician and I was doing my MTech, and I applied for FTI. Didn't get into FTI because I didn't know what the course was about, and yeah, the next year I got selected in SRFTI, and sound has, like, as a subject, has so many departments. I mean, when a film gets made, I mean, sound is everywhere. Like whenever you are going to the location, there has to be location recording. Whenever coming to the post, there will be Foley recording, there will be music mixing, there will be sound design. There are 2-3 parts in sound design also, like dialogue edit, you will have to do effects edit, you will have to do Foley edit, then you have to do a basic premix for the mixing engineer. Then it will end up in the mixing, end up on the mixing board. And then on the board there will be a mixing engineer, there will be 1 or 2 assistants over there, and after the mixing is done, if you join some company like Dolby and all, then you can come and master. So there is a lot of opportunity. Like in a film, only if you go for only if you watch the credits, the rolling credits and the front credits, there will be like 10 to 12 people working only in the post, and maybe 4 to 5 people working in the this thing location. So there is a lot of scope. I mean, if one film can appoint like 15 sound people, I think it's a very good subject to learn. It's very interesting, and learning from the film school like SRFTI or FTI, something like that, you get like 3 years of full support from every faculty. You get 3 years of support from the film library, from other students. You have hands-on experience on your films in every aspects, like edit and cinematography and direction in your integrated course, the first 1 year. So yeah, so it's a very good opportunity if you can grab it, and it is always inspiring because there are a lot of students who have passed out from SRFT and are doing great work. I mean, they are grabbing a lot of awards every year, and doing big work. So those people should be, your inspiration amongst all, and yeah. So for me, sound is a medium, and it can appoint a lot of people. It has a lot of aspect, from recording to post. So you can choose from a lot of subjects. So it is very interesting.